Unitree just put out a robot that runs faster than Usain Bolt and jumps from a standstill higher than any human on record. Built in just over 3 months, video dropped 3 days before their stock starts trading in Shanghai. Timing is half the story. Machine is called Superman. Standing vertical jump 2 meters, about 6.5 feet from dead stop. Top speed 12.66 meters per second, about 28.3 miles per hour. Legs only 0.85 meters, so speed comes from actuator power and gait control, not stride length. Unitree says it's nowhere near finished. For context, Bolt's peak during his 100-meter world record was 12.42 meters per second. Human standing jump record around 1.6 to 1.8 meters. Robot cleared 2 and lands upright. Honest caveat, none of this independently verified. Company figures from a demo video in a week where about $900 million was riding on enthusiasm. Not saying fake, saying unaudited. Unitree is about to become the first general-purpose robotics company to list on mainland China's stock market. Trading starts Wednesday in Shanghai. Raised 6.1 billion yuan, about $905 million. Shares at 150.80 yuan. Retail demand more than 8,000 times oversubscribed. Record for Star Market. Lot winning rate 0.018%. Company based in Hangzhou. Founder Wang Xingxing front row at Xi Jinping summit. Backers include Tencent, Alibaba, DeepSeek. Shipment numbers. Unitree said August 12th cumulatively produced and delivered around 18,000 bipedal humanoids as of July. Smart Analytics Global had them shipping about 5,900 in first half 2026, 31% of all global shipments. Chinese vendors accounted for more than 97%. Not a lead, entire board. Extreme tests like high-speed running and jumping are stress tests, loading hardware, software, balance controller, whole body coordination. Robot that can land a 2-meter jump has solved problems needed for walking over rubble. But records don't guarantee deployment. That gap got measured this weekend. In Beijing on Sunday, 23 humanoid teams took on simulated firefighting at Second World Humanoid Robot Games at an actual fire brigade, not indoor mock-up. Each robot got 30 minutes and 3 tasks. Identify 2 hazardous substances via images, close 3 valves, then find extinguisher and spray until fire out. Of 12 teams that ran on Sunday, 3 completed full challenge. UniX AI finished but slower than human and needed 2 attempts to align hand. Rain, shifting light degraded visual recognition. Hardware diversity. Some skipped feet for wheels, others brought multi-jointed hands, many used China joint modules. Teleoperation via VR headsets still very much part of stack. Event exploded from 3 days to 5, 30 competitive plus 21 scenario events, pulling 2,056 robots from 666 teams across 16 countries. On the other side of the Pacific, Foundation Robotics pitching Phantom to monitor the U.S. southern border. CEO Sankaet Pathak says demonstrated to DHS officials and in discussions with several national security agencies. DHS says currently no agreements, no pilots, no active prime contracts, so conversation stage not contract stage. Phantom specs, 5'11", 1.8 meters, 176 pounds, 29 degrees of freedom, top speed 1.7 meters per second, 88-pound payload, built for carrying and endurance, not sprinting. Cycloidal actuators up to 160 Newton-meters peak torque, response under 10 milliseconds. Cortex brain fuses language, visual, multimodal with physics-informed AI using deep variational Bay filters. Feagine Robotics released Fi, cross-embodiment foundation model designed to keep task knowledge intact when you swap the body. Normally, change robot and intelligence must be retrained. Fi encodes robot's own physical structure and current state as part of information it uses via embodiment graph covering morphology, sensing, actuation, state. To test built 3 tendon-driven soft manipulators. A01 1 segment 2 degrees freedom 750 grams 200 gram payload. A02 2 segments 4 degrees 400 grams. A03 3 segments 6 plus 1 degrees 50 centimeter arm 600 grams. Soft arms deliberately nasty test because continuously bending arm changes shape as it works. Other half pitch is one-shot learning. Human gives single demonstration, which model uses as context at inference, rather than retraining, extracting objects, sequence, contact events, end state, then robot works out how to get there with whatever body it has.